your head. Here we go. It's over in 5 seconds, so.
Holy cow. You're a professional.
Hello and good morning, everyone. You guys, welcome back to the kitchen. We are home. We are home. We got home yesterday afternoon. You know, the cute little saying, there's no place like home. There really is no place like home. Being home just feels amazing. And I really have to tell you, it was such a good idea. I know I stress and stress and stress every time I leave town about having the house clean and having everything like perfectly done. It is worth every bit of stress to come home yesterday. And also I did all of our laundry on our trip, so I didn't feel like I had to come home and just start the laundry. In fact, every single suitcase is still packed. I haven't unpacked it because everything's clean, so there's no stress. But today we do still have a lot on the calendar. I have got to go do some returns. I'm pretty sure Mr. Rye Guy right here, pretty sure this stud right here has swimmer's ear, huh? He has had an earache for a few days since before we left. Well, the day that we left, he started complaining about his ear. Prue also complained on the trip about his ear, and then it went away. I kind of assumed the same thing would happen with Ryler. It hasn't happened. So I just called the pediatrician and they sent us a prescription that we need to go get. So I'm gonna head out here in a minute and go get that. Multiple things to get done today. Just, you know, just coming back to life. At least the house is clean and the laundry is done. Oh my goodness, we have a pirate in the house. I went on a run this morning and came home and this is what I found. Kids have been working on their chores a little bit. I'm gonna leave them to finish doing that while I go run a few errands. And then I'm sure as soon as I get home, they'll hit the streets ready to play with friends. Brandon also has to take the COVID-19 test today. He has to have that for his surgery that is coming up. I think he's gonna take you along with him as he goes to get the test. From what I've heard, it's not pleasant. I'm just grateful it's not me that has to take it.
This day is in full swing. We have so much going on today. I think Mom probably brought you up to speed a little bit on what's going down to kick this day off. She is out running some errands. I myself am going off today to get tested for coronavirus, a COVID-19 test, you guys, out of necessity because I am getting surgery on Monday to have the metal screws taken out of my leg. We're gonna leave the rod in and the screws at the top by my knee, so the two down by my ankle we're gonna have removed. And because of that, you do have to, before undergoing any surgical procedure, have to be tested for COVID-19. Now, what we didn't know is that after that test, you must self-quarantine. And I am talking the hardcore lockdown kind, don't walk out your front door self-quarantine until the surgery, because they don't want anything to impact the results of that test between taking the test and having the surgery. So I will be locked down here at the house, not going out for the remainder of the weekend, you guys. So it's a good thing. Got a lot of fun. I got all of that out last week in San Diego. If you haven't seen those videos, go check them out. Cannot wait to turn that one into a full-length movie because it ended up being so much fun. We extended a couple of days, the perfect amount of fun in the sun. But now as we get back to real life, Mom was off running some errands. I've got to mow the lawn, trying to wrap up any other loose ends that would involve anybody coming over to the house before I go get this test done. They said I can do it as late in the day as I want to, because once that's done, like I said, I am in lockdown. I am stuck here at the house. So that's where we're at right now, you guys. And when it's time to go take my test, you guys are coming with me. It's like a drive up process that you do in a tent at the parking lot of the hospital. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Bring you guys along for the ride.
Okay, you guys, I just barely got home. I went and did a bunch of the errands, not even close to all of them. I got a lot done. Stuff that I needed to do. I just barely got back. I have Ryler's prescription for his ears. So I just need to put it in the ear that it belongs in, the one that hurts. It's your left one. Yep, twice a day for a week. No swimming for a week.
I mean, there's no pools that we can go to, so.
All the pools are open, actually.
We're not in Cali.
But I don't think we have any plans to go swimming, and now we certainly don't. So let's get Ryler's prescription done. I've got it open. I've got it ready. Here we go.
Shouldn't hurt at all, huh?
I don't think so.
Just feels like water going into your ear.
Can you feel it?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's all in there.
I think it's
It
all
looks like it's all gone.
but it kind of tingles.
Okay, let it sit in there for a few minutes, okay? Rye Guy's gonna sit there and relax a little bit, let his medicine work. We're gonna check and see how the kids did on their chores and getting things done while I was gone.
So much goes down, so much happens when you first get back home. Even though Minnie does a phenomenal job of taking care of everything ahead of time, so the house is clean, the laundry's done, there's just like the yard gets out of control, you've got errands to run, catching up on life, so there's a lot of that going on. I did just finish registering for my COVID test, so if you guys are curious to know how this all happens, how it all goes down, because I had no idea. There's a testing center at a hospital nearby. It's all done in the parking lot at a drive-through service. You do have to register in advance. Special circumstances have to apply. In this case, it's the surgery that I'm getting done that is the special circumstance that allows me to get the test done. You register and your registration is good for that day only. So if you don't go that day, you've got to re-register the next day. Once you register, like I said, it's good for that day. So today I need to go through that drive-through, get the test done. I don't know how long until results come back, so I'll ask them that when I get there. I do have until this evening to do it. I thought that maybe because it's a drive-through and it's just like a makeshift setup that it would be limited hours, but they actually have pretty long hours that go into the night. I think up until 8 o'clock tonight you can get it done. So we're gonna get some things taken care of, be around anybody that we need to be around between now and then. I'm gonna go get that test done, get locked down for the next few days prior to having surgery.
Moments later.
What a series of events here. We decided to go out and get some snow cones with my brother and his family. And as you guys guys know, we live near a golf course. I was just commenting the other day how it's crazy that we drive that road so often, so frequently, and I've never had an accident, never even seen a golf ball go into the road. Well, guess what, guys? Lo and behold, as we were driving here, that a golf ball drilled the top of a car. I'm talking a loud metallic sound that almost ran me off the road. We got out, we arrived here at the snow cone shack, and could not even find the dent. We surveyed the entire car. Look, here it is. We found it. Oh wow, it actually looks worse in the video than it does in real life. It doesn't look that bad, guys. But I think we can probably like suction cup pop that out. Just a fun little trip to the snow cone shack resulted in somebody's drive tee shot coming off of the golf course, off the fairway. Hooked it a little left, right onto the roof of our car. But we are here now. Snow cones make everything better. Shave ice even more so. We're teaming up with Our Life in Holland right now. My brother and his family having some snow cones. Got back from having some snow cones. Now, I was just sitting out here on the porch with Mindy and just talking about how freezing cold I am. She has on a sweatshirt. I am shivering.
And sweatpants.
There's a breeze, and it is a cold, chilly breeze. Guys, we are late June right now. I don't think I mentioned this. We only went and got snow cones because we were supposed to be boating today with them. We had planned to put on the calendar to go boating all day today.
The plan was like 2 weeks ago.
So we thought we would do it when we get back from vacation. It would be a great way to come back home and still have some fun. Guess what, guys? It only got into the 60s today. 65 right now, which feels so cold for some reason. Boating was out, so we did snow cones instead. That was the fix.
And that was fun. We were able to hang out. The kids hung out.
Yeah, we hung out there for a really long time.
Treat.
That was the last thing that we had on our to-do list before I go off and get my COVID test done and before I am locked down in this home for the next 72 hours. How long is it?
Anything he wants, I have to like help him with.
Any errands that need to be run, can't take care of that, okay? What are some other things I can't do? Make the bed? Dishes, they mentioned that?
No, you're able to move your body.
Oh, so okay, that's after the surgery that I can't take out the trash.
And no visitors.
Make any meals. What about like, you gonna feed me things in bed? Is this like a breakfast in bed type of situation?
Although it is Father's Day.
Oh, it is Father's Day, you guys. So for Father's Day, I'm gonna have a flower put in my ear. Hey, that's actually the best Father's Day gift I've ever got. Thank you.
It fits right low there.
I can't see it. Does it look pretty good?
Yeah, it looks good.
Thank you, Hazy.
I just have to get a new one.
Is this a weed from our yard?
It's a weed.
Well, that's telling. I'm about to go do that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pack up and head that way. I'm just gonna go myself.
Let me just give you a little check. You don't have any boogies in there, so you're good.
I've heard. We're gonna get the real deal on this, you guys, because there are rumors floating out there that they poke you in the brain. Ryler has said that it goes back up around. He's like, it goes here, and I'm like, I highly doubt that. However, I'm about to go find out right now.
I'm not jealous of you.
Mindy has said she's heard it is bad, it's miserable, it's terrible, so she's really helped me out, easing the tension and nerves as I head over there. Thank you for that. We're gonna get the real scoop, the real story. What is it really like to go and get tested for coronavirus?
I hope I never know.
Well, you're all about to know. Come with us. So the first thing that they said when I pull up, because it is a testing center, they said that there would be signs along the way that tell you where to go. So check this out, there actually are testing site signs and parking signs. So if you're gonna get tested, you go this way. No parking here. So this is the drive-through area for the COVID-19 coronavirus test. Come out here to the outside of the hospital rim, do a little, this probably had a line at some point. It looks like a Disneyland line that's just empty right now. So here you got COVID testing right there, making your way. At some point, there's an outdoor, oh, I got some people online right up here. At some point, you'll reach the drive-through. Oh, wow. And this winds for a long ways. This group here feeds down there, and then there is a drive-through testing. Looks like it's just under this part right there. Right away, I can see that there are quite a few people here in line to be tested. You definitely have a lot of space blocked off in case the line got out of control. Right now, we're about 1, 2, 3, 11 or 12 cars back. See how long this takes. So we got one car driving out right now, another one pulling up. I'm trying to gauge how long this test takes, because that dude was there for a while, like since I got here. It's been a few minutes, not like been a really long time. Just don't know how long it takes to come up, stick a swab in your nose and walk away. There's some paperwork involved, but we'll see how long this one takes. Oh guys, look at this. They're in full-blown like hazmat suits, covered head to toe. This is trippy. Hello.
For COVID testing?
I am.
Are you having a procedure or are you just having symptoms?
I'm having surgery. So I was told, I get confused on what instructions I got for this test versus the surgery, because there are quite a few instructions for the surgery day. But I was told to bring photo ID and insurance card, as well as wear a mask. Although it occurs to me now, I'm in my car the whole time, and then they got to shove something up my nose, so obviously I have to take the mask off. Maybe I'm not supposed to be wearing a mask. I don't know. But they just took down my information, asked if I'm having symptoms or if I have a procedure, and I guess it didn't really occur to me that there are people here who could be having symptoms, which would be a scary thing. Right now, for me, thankfully, 0 symptoms whatsoever. I know you can carry it and not show symptoms, but I'm not not having any symptoms at all. I just need it done before the procedure. So those are the only 2 reasons you could come in here and get tested right now. Also, nobody in their cars has masks on, so I'm just kind of the only noob doing that. It looks like they walk out with a little kit. It has your paperwork in it. I think that's why the first guy came through. Get your name and the reason you're here, sees where you're at in line. Then as you approach, they've got that order down. They bring out your paperwork specific to your reason that you're here. With a little testing kit, looks like a little vial or something. Take the test, attach to the paperwork, take it back in, and move on to the next one. So they're just testing out here all day. And I'll find out when we get the results and how soon we'll know about that. Assuming everything's fine, but obviously you never know. This is just a precaution again prior to having my surgery done. That's why we're here today and that's why we're doing this. Pretty smooth and efficient operation though. They've had a few months to iron out all the kinks. I can't imagine what this was like when it first hit. No joke, just saw a guy drive out holding a tissue in his nose like it's bleeding or something. I have not sweated this test for a second. Mindy tried to psych me out about it. Ryla tried to psych me out about it. Everybody's trying to tell me it's awful. I literally haven't cared or been nervous for one moment until right now, 4 cars back, starting to sweat it just a little bit. Hello.
Can you tell me your name and birthday?
Brandon Bingham.
Are you here because you're having a procedure or do you have symptoms or exposure?
I'm having a surgery on Monday.
Hey, perfect. I'm going to give you this.
Okay, thank you.
This just talks a little bit about what COVID is, how we're trying to keep it from spreading. Because you're having surgery, your results will be back in 3 days.
Okay.
Surgery center, wherever you're having it, will have the results and they'll have them probably before you will. They won't do your surgery if they don't have the results.
That's what I figured.
You'll hear.
That'll be one way that I find out, yeah.
Yes,
okay.
yes, exactly. So I'm going to give this to you. They may have told you they want you quarantining until after your surgery. They don't want you going and getting something from now until your surgery.
That's what I heard. I'm ready for that. Just hunker down in the basement.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, so I guess this has got to come off. Oh, I don't know why I'm suddenly nervous about this. Okay.
Everybody is. It's like, what are you going to do to me? It's going to go into your nose. It goes pretty far up into your nose. And then we twist it around a little bit. Your eyes will water. Your nose will burn. May even run. That's why we give you the tissue.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
All right.
I'm going to be kind of tip your head. Here we go. It's over in 5 seconds. So.
Holy cow. You're a professional.
Worse than the surgery.
Yeah, that probably will be. Woo, okay.
No. Okay. Any
good
questions?
No, thank you so much.
Right, have a good day.
Okay, you too. Oh, that was as bad as advertised. I feel like a little bit of a wuss too. Like, oh, I didn't get the nose round as much as I got the eye watering. Holy cow, it is up there. And then once they get up there, it is twisty, twisty, twist up there. Holy crap, that was bad. Woo! Only because in my mind, I'm like, it can't be that bad. It's pretty bad. I can see why people hate that. She said it was probably worse than the surgery. Wow. All right, well, that is out of the way. That is done. Oh, I just feel like I want to like sneeze or something. Woo. Just got back, just got home, fresh off.
He hasn't told me anything. He's like, just like, totally video. And I was like,
because she's asking me all these questions, and I was like, let us video it so we're not like recreating the reactions to being tested. Ready. I told you before, Mindy was kind of hyping it up, telling me it was going to be pretty bad.
You're pretty weak, so.
That's why. Hey, can I tell you though, I felt really silly when I pulled away because I watched others, and like some of them had tissues up to their nose, which I said in the video earlier, I thought somebody had like a bloody nose. That's not why. It's because your nose can run immediately after, so that's why. Don't freak out, you're not getting bloody nose. It's not poking you, giving you bloody nose.
Come out?
No.
Oh.
In fact, it felt very empty in there, all the way through to the brain, empty. Like it was just like rattling around. No, here's what I'll tell you. They go up so much further than I thought. So much further. I was thinking it would be like the similar test that you get when you're checking for just any other infection. Quick, it goes in there and it comes back out.
I've had the flu test before, and that goes pretty dang high.
Let me tell you what makes it even worse, infinitely worse. They not only go up there as far as humanly possible, once they have achieved and reached their final destination, then the wiggle fest begins. It's 360s wiggling around. I mean, they're just bouncing off the walls in there. My eyes just start dripping everywhere. It looked like I was sobbing.
Dripping?
I wasn't crying. They were dripping. They were dripping. It was. She warned me in advance.
It's like whenever your kids like hit you in the face, creates tears.
Times 20. Like no joke, just streaming.
So it was as bad.
So then she pulls pulls it out and it feels like it's coming out through my throat. Down out. I mean, it's just because it's been up there and that's all kind of connected and it just feels like, no, there's no boogies. Why are you so obsessed with me having boogies? I usually do. And I'm tall, guys. People can see them.
So
but anyways,
I can see you right up.
Here's the deal. Pull it out. My eyes are covered in water. I can't even tell her thank you because I can't see her. Like this eye is just like dripping water. And I was like, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. And I don't even know if she's there anymore. So I wipe off my eyes with a tissue, knows she's gone, tells me thanks. Which, by the way, gotta say, probably the friendliest, nicest,
oh, really?
most wonderful person who could possibly administer that test. It'd be as if I asked my mom to do it.
Oh,
not an age thing, because she looked like she might have been younger than me, but because she was just so nurturing, caring, wanted to make sure everything was okay, that I understood. And then as it came time, she could just sense that I was nervous. And I had my mask on. I was like, I guess I gotta take this off now. And she's like, yep, you can do this. You got this. Anyways, super sweet lady.
That's her job. She has to torture people all day.
She's been doing that all day. She's been shoving Q-tips up noses to brains all day. So mad shout out, this late in the day, you still got a positive attitude and making me feel safe, comfortable, and right at home. So now the next thing is, I think I got this on video, but the test results, I can check on them in 3 days because I'm having a procedure. It's a 3-day turnaround on the test results. I don't know what it is if it's not that, but either like one, if I have the surgery, then I know the test results came back good because that means they wouldn't have the surgery if they didn't come back good. A positive result, but a negative test result. So positive because it's good, but negative because the test result came back negative. Does that make sense? And then I can also register on the website and continually check for updates, or is there a phone number I can call, and I can call any time of day and try and get my results. So I will let you guys know as soon as I know what the results are. Again, not even for like the tiniest slightest bit. No. Thinking that I have it. It was just had to be done. It's a mandatory part of having a surgery. So there it is, Mindy. It is. I'm back. My eyes just gushed with water. My nose didn't run.
I feel bad that it was so miserable because that's what I've heard. But then I've also had people say, really? Because I heard it doesn't hurt at all. And I'm like,
I will say this, like there's a moment in there where she's halfway up where I'm just like, oh, I got this. And then she goes more. And then I'm like, wow, that was invasive and intense. And then it's the wiggle. It's the jiggly to get the goods up there that just.
It's the wiggle.
Woo, that got my eyes watering.
So sorry you had to do that.
Part of the process, people. Now, I think it's time to eat. I'm starving.
I'm hungry.
Throwing down a little breakfast for dinner tonight, trying to decide what to have. Mom has this amazing chocolate chip pancake mix, and so Crew has specially requested some chocolate chip pancakes. We're pounding those right now. I did want to say, I don't know if I mentioned this in the video as I'm driving out, but that whole like stinging sensation, the running eyes, all of that just uncomfortability is very brief, very momentary. It's during the test, and then before I even turned out and was heading up the street, completely gone, totally normal.
Sure, it's brief, but I'm sure it also feels like an eternity when it's happening.
So we just rewatched the video when she did it. I was like, wait till Mindy sees how far that thing was up my nose. And then she put it in and I was like, well, it felt way further than that. I promise it was really painful. But guys, for anybody who feels like they may need to get tested or may want to get tested, I definitely don't want to discourage anyone from doing that just because you may be afraid of the test. It really wasn't that bad. It's a very brief moment. Your eyes just water and you're totally good after that. Pretty please, if you're feeling any symptoms, if you think you might be affected by this, get tested. It is not bad enough to avoid the test. As part of quarantine, I did want to mow the lawn today, but I don't know how serious they are about not stepping foot outside of your house. I was just gonna go ahead and mow the lawn, stay in my own area, my own yard. And then Ragai said, Dad, I've been wondering a little extra cash. Why don't I mow it for you? Then you don't have to go outside. Perfect solution. Ragai out here, all on his own, crushing it with the lawnmower. First time entirely by yourself, right?
Yes, usually I just do that little strip over there, but
he's been practicing, but this is the first time, full yard, all on his own, and it looks fantastic, guys. The front yard has the nice diagonal lines like we like. He's doing the backyard right now. Very proud of you, bro. Plus earning some cash. Love you. As you know, I'm not allowed to leave the house. We've been here kind of reliving some of the highlights of our vacation and how much fun that was. Something that I don't know that we really highlighted in the vlogs though, was our nightly routine of delicious ice cream.
Those were the best.
Chilling in the hot tub, chatting it up with Dan and Shell, laughing, telling jokes, telling stories, dipping Oreos in frosting.
That was my doing.
Vacation mode, guys, vacation mode. Well, lo and behold, I get a text message as we are here in the house that says,
your Dasher has delivered your food to your back door per your request for a no contact delivery.
It's from my sister that the text message comes in. It says and advises to check the back door. So I go running to the back door, hoping to catch my sister. What I find instead, you guys, is all of our favorite goodies in
Should
one
I pull them all out?
bit. Yes, let's show them everything, guys.
Milk,
because you can't have cookies without milk.
Oh,
and
mega stuff.
There is no regular stuff. Nobody wants regular stuff. You gotta go mega.
That
this
mega
dominates
stuff.
double.
This is Brandon's favorite. This is my favorite.
Oh, golden Oreo double stuff. Now,
I feel like this is
that's Mindy size. That's not Pam's size.
Personal size, yeah.
So guys, we have learned that Oreos are fantastic, amazing, and the more stuff in the middle.
Best
the better.
Dipped in rainbow chip frosting. This is our favorite frosting. So you take one of these little guys, dip it into here, bam, amazing.
So much better.
Then Dad's favorite ice cream, dulce de leche. How do you say that right?
I don't actually know. I always call it dulce de leche and I leave off the
Dulce
A.
de leche.
That's probably leche. I don't know. But it is my favorite.
This is the ice cream I tried while we were in California, and it is.
And she was literally talking about it today, saying, I wish I had some Gimme S'more ice cream and a hot tub to eat it in. I don't have the hot tub, but thanks to Dan and Shell, got absolutely everything else. We have everything. We have the Oreos, we have the ice cream, we have the frosting to dip it in, we got some milk. Dan and Shell, we just need you. That's all we need. What a fantastic way to finish off this day with some goodies in quarantine. Do come back tomorrow, you guys, because I will be at least anyway, locked down in this house. Find some fun things to do, some activities to take part in while chilling in the house.
How to clean and stuff since you're gonna be home all day.
I'm in quarantine, can't do it. So do come back. And we do have surgery around the corner, guys. I've actually hit my stupid ankle, the little bolts in it, twice today. And each time I thought,
they gotta go.
Those are almost gone. Guys, we love you. Thanks for being a part of our lives, part of our day. And
you.
just being here. You guys are the best. We love you guys.
You guys are the best. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
So stick your head. Here we go. It's over in 5 seconds. So.
Holy cow. You're a professional. Okay.
Okay.
Good. No, thank you so much. Okay, you too. Oh. That was as bad as advertised.